One.
What's up, fam? Welcome to Lust. Let us speak truth. I am your host, Nick. We got another episode. We got the panel on here. Today, y'all, we're going to talk about women not valuing men, but want to be valued. So I'm going to take it to the panel. Who wants to speak first?
I'll say something.
Okay, Tanya.
Okay. Sometimes I feel that women do not value men is because they get the younger mentality of a man. That's my pick.
Good one. Good one. Okay. Tootie.
I'm away.
Okay. Nisha.
I don't know if I really want to say what I really want to say because I got some in the comments of the last podcast, some hit dogs was hollering, but you know
that's okay.
But no, I'll be very honest. I think that it goes both ways. I think the reason that a lot of times women aren't valuing men the way that they want men to value them is that a lot of men think they should be valued just because they came out they mama as a man. What exponential value are they bringing besides just being a man? You can't just value a man that has nothing, that has no resources, and I'm not even talking about financial, but just, integrity, morals. There's a whole lot of things that make up a man, so you got to give me something to respect and value. I'm not just going to respect and value trash. The same goes for men. I don't think, just because I'm a woman,
Uh-huh.
Specifics.
Go ahead. What'd you say, Trav?
I said I need specifics. I want her to give me specifics.
You always need specifics.
Because you guys talk about I feel.
Okay, specifically. Again, we had this conversation during the last podcast. Again, as a man, you have to be able to have something to check with, okay? And what I mean by that, men always want a woman to sit up there and be submissive and, keep in check. But what do you got to do? You can't check a bitch when you don't got nothing to check with.
Niche,
so we're talking about, hold on, you asked me to answer your question. So we're not just talking about finances and things of that nature. We're talking about how do you treat your mama? How do you treat your kids? Do you do any volunteer work in the community? Do you mentor to anybody? Do you help people in need? Do you have a code? Or are you just a lying ass nigga? That's what I mean when I'm saying you got to have something to bring to the table as far as integrity wise, because what am I going to respect you for just because you have a dick? Nah.
Right.
Let me ask you a quick question. You said we always want women to be submissive, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Now, what if I told you I was going to be feminine until you treat me a certain way, then I'll be masculine? How would that sound to you?
Oh, you read that on the meme. I saw that meme too.
No, I'm not reading on the meme. I'm telling you how I feel.
How you feel? How you feel?
No, because that's what you like. Women like to say, I feel. So I'm telling you, how would you like if I were feminine until you said, now I'll be masculine? How would that work?
But I never said that. Oh, I'm going to be this way, and until you show me this, and then I'll be submissive. No, you have to. We as women. When a man first comes, just like we decide within the first 20 seconds of meeting you, if you ever had a chance at busting it open, for lack of a better term, the same way the way you carry yourself and the way you present yourself to me, I don't have to be around you to know if you are a true stand-up definition, old school definition of what a man is. So I never said that, I'll be submissive once I decide that you're that one. So no, I wouldn't, just like as a man, I wouldn't want you to be feminine. I mean, well, come on now. Like,
Niche,
what are you doing?
You don't decide. After this, I'm gonna step back. You don't decide whether you're gonna have sex with me. I'm gonna decide whether I'm gonna deal with you.
No, that's absolutely not true.
I'm not talking about the type of man that you're talking about. I'm talking about this type of man.
Not absolutely not true.
Niche, I could decide whether I was gonna have sex with you today or not, and you gonna
you can't, because if I don't want to have sex with you, it's not happening. I'm doing the choosing. You don't do
that. We're getting off topic. Hold on, y'all. Okay, so why don't women value men anymore?
What's baby girls in the what's her name? The one in the yellow, what's her name?
That's Tootie.
Tootie. I want to hear Tootie's opinion. She looks like she's waiting.
No, I'm listening.
No, because this is something that we need to know. So the women need to go first, so that way we can know what
I'll go when I'm ready, and I'm not ready to go. So I'm listening.
Okay.
That's no problem. I got you already. Don't worry about it. We're gonna converse later. Go ahead, light skin at the top.
Lanita.
I have a couple of different scenarios, but I think in this day and age, a lot of women don't necessarily value a man because we have gotten into this stage of independence where people feel, or women feel, as if we don't need a man and we can't do this, or we got to do this. And we've made ourselves equals.
Mm-hmm.
And then when a woman wants to do something, as if going on a trip, sometimes it's always what the woman wants to do instead of what the man wants to do. So the man at most times caters to the woman, and then the woman gets accustomed to being catered to, and she loses value, not on purpose, but subconsciously she kind of loses value in it, and it becomes that expectation and things that are just done versus let me sit back and let's plan this trip together. What do you want to do? What do I want to do? What do we want to do collectively? So I think it just comes with women being more independent, women wanting to do different things. We can even talk about a woman in a workplace, or a woman being a CEO versus the CFO, or things of that sort. So I think it's a value thing with women evolving too. That's right. What I think.
Okay, go ahead, Trav.
Hold on, Trav.
Wait.
Tootie, would you like to go now, ma'am?
I'll talk when I'm ready. Why is it so important that I say something? Give me time. I'm gonna talk when I'm ready.
Because it looked like that you have something to say, and I would like to hear it. I'm not trying to be funny. I would really like to hear your opinion on that.
I listen and I speak when I'm ready. I'm not ready.
Go ahead, Trav.
So basically what I like to say the lady in Florida just said was, you treat us worse because of he treats you well in a nice way.
I don't personally do that. I'm just saying what I see. I'm just saying what I've seen with people that I see in relationships right now, where I have a friend that she always books the trips, but she never does what her man wants to do. But he's not complaining, or it doesn't seem like, I don't talk to him. So it's always what she wants to do when she wants to get it done. So, I mean, and that's just, and it's a few, like, if he wanted to go to Puerto Rico and she wanted to go to Hawaii, instead of, saying, okay, we'll go to Puerto Rico this time. And, it's all the time, it's what the woman wants, and she gets what she wants. So she becomes spoiled in that cycle. And then she just starts to expect certain things. And so when that person or that guy tells her no, then she's offended.
Right.
And
hold on. Hold on. What about the women that don't believe in their own worth? That causes her to chase men.
Or take care of.
To feel better about herself.
But then she lacks self.
She booted herself out.
Did you I'm sorry. She lacks self-confidence. She's out there looking for somebody. She's looking for a daddy.
All y'all need to be looking for somebody. What you talking about?
But I'm saying why some people,
yes, you do.
No.
Get the hell out of here with that.
Let me tell you, a high value woman will always respect and understand a high value man.
When you get over 35, you better find somebody and stop all this high value crap and find you somebody to be with.
Don't need to.
You can't just settle for any penis with a pulse. Is that what you're
No, I'm not talking about anything. No, because if that's the case, go down to a crazy home or to the jail and get you somebody. But stop playing with some value. Y'all got a group of 35 and under girls behind y'all, and they putting pressure on you. You better find you somebody and stop this
pressure on shit.
Travis,
well, listen. Niche, stay by yourself then, darling.
Travis.
No, that's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is that we have gotten away. See, that's the problem. We've gotten away from the normal order of things. Nobody should really chase anybody. The mutual should be, the interest should be mutual, But at the same time, though, we've gotten away. There are men out there that want to be chased. And then the man is supposed to be the pursuer. The man is supposed to pursue the woman. The woman is not supposed to pursue the man. That's not the natural hierarchy.
Okay. Can I jump in that real quick?
And you're supposed to be feminine.
Hold on for a minute, Trav. You say this is where I have a problem at, because you women always want to say what a man is supposed to do, what our jobs are. A man is supposed to pursue a woman, right? Ain't that what you just said? Mm-hmm. Where did that come from?
That's just the way it is.
The caveman days.
Okay.
Just like if I'm pumping my gas,
just the way it is, right?
Women,
hold on for a minute. It is just because it works for the female, that's the way it is, right?
No. There's just a natural order of things. Like when I'm at the gas station.
A natural order of things.
Yeah, so hold on. When I'm at the gas station.
But hold on for a minute. The natural order of things, you guys have taken the natural order of things and switched it into you guys' convenience. That's what you guys. That's what women do. The exact same thing. Hold on for a minute. I'm not going to speak on every woman. I'm just telling you what I see. I'm not saying these women on the panel because I don't really know you ladies. I just hear what you guys speak about. But what I'm saying, when you said the natural order of things, if we say the natural order of things is, as a man, this is the way we want women to act, or this is the way you guys should act because it's a natural order of things, we gonna get bucked on. Because I don't see all your little eyebrows turn into one eyebrow. Everybody frown right now. All the women, all the ladies on here frown.
Hold on. I got a question. Ladies, have any of you, hold on. Have any of you ladies pursued a man? Have you went up?
I've pursued to a certain extent,
tiny little baby,
but it's always been like a mutual interest. Like if I'm not interested, I'm just not interested.
I mean, I've pursued a man, and I think just touching on what Niche said and what Vic said, I think when she said it's a natural order of things, there's a role that a man plays and there's a role that a woman plays. Or I don't want to necessarily say play because we're not acting, but there's a role for men and there's a role for women. If you're a man in a relationship, there's no reason for your woman to be taking the trash out. There's no reason for the woman to be mowing her own yard. There's certain things that men do that some women just don't do.
I 100% agree.
When I'm in the car, when I see women who are sitting in the car and they're pumping the gas while there's a whole man in the front seat, that's not happening. So that's what I mean when I say the way shit is supposed to go.
I seen that the other day. I seen it the other day.
Yeah, I wish he'd be walking home, baby. But anyway.
Okay. Go ahead.
Niece, when we get home, after I pump that gas, you're going to get them pots hot, right?
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. We're going to get them.
But I'm telling you, not every night, though. I'm telling you right now, I don't cook every night.
Huh? What if I told you I'm going to pick the days I'm going to be a man at the house?
Okay, touche.
Listen, we all need a break. We all need a break sometime.
Yeah, however, exactly. And my whole point is, let me just double back real quick to I said about a man should pursue a woman. Yes, I've had men where I've been the one to make the first move, but like I always say, it kind of turns me off as a woman when I feel like I gotta sit up here and like, I'm not chasing nobody and I'm not gonna, so I feel like, again, the interest is mutual, then yeah, I might be the one to make the first move, but I'm not gonna always be the one always calling, always texting first, always being the one to plan the dates.
Listen,
because I believe.
Hold on. Society killed traditional ways, y'all. Society killed traditional.
Yeah. I agree, but let me say this, Niche. Here goes the thing with that. If you're my woman, you're not my first priority. My purpose is, and you're part of the purpose will benefit you, but you're not my first priority. So if you're saying not calling, not texting, that doesn't make sense. If you want to talk. It ain't no big deal. Who call who? I'm there with you. My purpose is in front of you, but that purpose benefits you, if that makes sense. What I'm doing for us is more. I'm not going to be every time something's wrong. I am not going to.
No. That's not what I'm saying. We're talking about in the initial stages of when a man is pursuing a woman, or vice versa, when you're first getting your sights on somebody to figure out if you guys cut for each other. And see, I'm big on, I believe that, you know, like I keep saying, the interest should be mutual. And I don't think that women should always like, what's her name that was talking about the trips, about the guys, about not being able to compromise on a trip. What's her name?
Nita.
Like, I think, like, I know when I was married, like, I would sit up there and I would send gift baskets to my husband's job. I would take him out to dinner for his birthday, plan stuff. So I don't think that in a relationship, it should be always the man acquiescing to what the woman wants. I think it should be mutual. Right. And I think that we should both, quote unquote, spoil each other and both treat each other a certain way. Because if you're just sitting up there just constantly worrying about what I like and want, then you basically my little homie. Then you gonna do whatever I want you to do. That's how so that turns the tables, you know.
Go ahead, Tony.
All right. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna reset the room. We're gonna go back to the original topic of the show.
Thank you.
The original topic of the show is, why do women not value men but want to be valued? Okay. Now, don't try. Let me. I'm gonna let y'all talk. I'm just gonna give my perspective on this. So, my relative Vic, sometimes he say, "Why don't you just give it to him? Why don't you really go in?" I'm about to go in right now. I'm about to give it to you right now. Me as a man, I feel like I'm the alpha male of all alpha males. I'm the shit because of what I bring to the table. First of all, what I bring to the table is the basic necessities and basic needs of a man or a person in general, whether you be man or female. I have a job. I have my own place. I have my own money. I have my own car. That's just the basics. So if you don't have that as a man, you don't even go fall in this conversation. You're the one that's getting devalued. You're not the one that's getting any value.
Hello.
So two, I'm more than just the average man, because at the end of the day, when I date you, you're gonna feel like a real woman. You know what I mean? I'm talking about the flowers. I'm talking about taking you to dinner. Sometimes it's damn taking dinner. I can make a dinner myself and put some candle lights out there. I can do all those things as a man. I'm gonna keep you happy. Valentine's Day ain't gonna be nothing to you because you always gonna be romanced all the time. But in turn, how I feel as a man, if you for 1 second want to feel like you don't appreciate that, if you don't want to value me, you out the door. You don't get the chance not to value me. You see what I'm saying? Because I'm that dude.
But what do you need to make you feel valued?
Appreciate what I am versus these other ones that's out there. Because these other ones that's out there ain't, them are the ones that you don't want to value because they ask you for a ride. They ask you for a couple of dollars. They ask, can they live with you? That's what you're getting. That's the majority. I'm the minority. Understand what I'm saying? I know I'm the minority when it comes to these men out here. A lot of these men don't like women. A lot of these men don't like black women. I love women. I love black women.
We love
a lot of these men don't have a job. A lot of these men don't even know how to conversate with a woman and be romantic. Don't know how to open the door. Don't know how to buy a meal. Don't know how to cook a meal. I'm the majority. I'm the minority. They the majority. So when I say you gonna value this, you're not gonna get a chance not to value me, because as soon as you act like you're not about to value me, you out the door. Because believe me, there's somebody else in the hand with a ticket talking about, can I be next? And I'm gonna give it to them. But you're gonna value this. And if you don't value this, you out the door.
So value to you equates to appreciation for your actions. Oh, that's what I'm asking. Okay.
Absolutely, because you have a bunch of men out there that are betas that you ain't got to value because they ain't got nothing about them anyway. They don't bring nothing to the table. They can't even talk to you. They can't even have a conversation with you. They can't even say, baby, how was your day at work today? While they sitting there playing video games on your couch. So yes, you're going to value this. You're going to appreciate this.
Why do y'all have to, this is completely off topic, but I agree with Ro in our last podcast when he says, you label yourself as beta or alpha. You don't have to do that because no, you don't. Because
wait, Travis, you said last podcast if you don't have to.
Hold on.
No. I'm saying.
Hold on. What I'm saying is you don't have to label yourself because your actions show it. You shouldn't have to label yourself.
But I don't label myself. I don't sit there and tell no woman I'm an alpha. They're gonna know. I'm just saying this right now for the show to tell you the difference between me and these betas. that don't got nothing going for themselves. But when I get into a relationship, I don't meet a woman that, hey, how you doing? I'm an alpha male. I'm about to take care of you. I don't do that. I don't got to do that because they're gonna know about what my actions that I take and what I do as a man. So once again, when we get back to the topic of this show, when we talk about women that want to show value but don't want to value their man or don't want to value a man, that's because these men allow that. I'm not allowing that from the jump. I show you all the best in the world in a man. And the moment you show me that you don't value that, you out the door. Because I am a minority, not the majority out here. Go out there and find something better than me. Go out there and find a man that like black women. Go out there and try to find a man that like women in general. It ain't a whole lot of them for some reason when it comes to us.
Well, you in Atlanta, though.
I wish it don't matter, though. In San Diego, most of the black men out there feel like if you got a fat Mexican, Asian, or white woman, you're doing better than a black. I'm keeping it 100. That's what they feel.
That's true.
I go to the club out there, it be bad sisters standing all around, and they just walk right by them. They want to get this fat white woman, the Mexican and Asian and all this old different stuff. No, I'm going to talk to a sister. That's me. I'm not like him.
Hey, y'all probably wouldn't get no action in Dago. It'd be y'all 5 sitting there saying, damn, what the hell?
They feel like everything that ain't black is better. It's like a come up. It's like, and I'm not like that.
I wouldn't give a
damn. Hold on.
I'll get 8 country niggas and drop them off in San Diego and they have a field day.
They sure would, boy, because they'll talk to every sister. They ain't talking to none of them others.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. And I'm not mad at it. I respect that. Value your sisters, respect your sisters, and talk to your sisters.
But also value us.
Go ahead.
Right.
Well, I'm not asking for that value. You ain't got no choice but to do that. Like I say, you gonna.
But that goes to say you got to teach people how to treat you, right?
Because if they don't know that from the jump, yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Because I think if you go in this thing and you just like, oh well, I'm just gonna give her some crumbs and see if she go for it, then she'll get comfortable just having crumbs. But if she like, I don't eat crumbs, you better go find a piece of cake, nigga. That's what I do. So you have to teach people how to treat you. Like it's some stuff that you that's not gonna fly. You gotta let it be known. It's some stuff that she ain't gonna accept. She gotta let it be known. So I think people value people based on what they think they can get away with and where they are in their space. So if you in a space where you just like, well, I'm sick of everybody, everybody, I'm just gonna go out and see what I can get, then you're gonna, of course, you're gonna try to treat people a certain kind of way. But if you got your mind made up that, okay, you really want something worth something, then you're gonna act accordingly. So I think it still boils down to what I said at first. You have to teach people how to treat you. So I think people are always going to try to test the limits.
Right.
What if as a man, he just don't know how to treat you because he's used to being taken care of and coddled and he got mama issues and all that?
Oh, I don't date those.
He needs to go.
See what I'm saying?
Okay, hold on, y'all. Hold on. Go ahead, Tanya.
A woman is not willing to, wait a minute, a woman won't value a man who's not willing to self-improve himself.
Mm-hmm.
So all that.
So define the need for self-improvement.
I'm sorry?
Define the need for self-improvement.
For himself?
Yes. What would you say?
If there's something that he's lacking, and because what I believe is that there's an evolving world. We grow each and every day. There's always new information that's coming in, so we all can stand some improvement in growth.
So are you determining what he needs to improve on, or is he determining what he needs to improve?
Well, I'm hoping that he has the mentality enough to know, there's some changes within himself that he needs to make.
Okay. I can respect.
And if there's something that I dislike, maybe the way he dressed or something, we can talk about it. It don't have to be, but he has to be willing to self-improve. Don't stay stagnated.
But once again, when we talk about self-improving, is that your decision or his decision and his view of what needs to be self-improved within itself?
It will be a confident man will know. It will be his decision.
Women desire men that are fair, honorable, and ethical. Some
Yes.
don't have those.
What are y'all talking about, man? Y'all ain't gonna get nobody better than your baby daddy was. That's about what you got. That's you scold where you scold at.
The devil's a lie.
That's about where you gonna fall out every time.
Trav. Devil's a lie, Trav.
Okay.
Trav.
Okay, so I got a question.
Go ahead, Vic.
For all the ladies on the panel, Do you guys have men in your life?
Yeah,
A
I
man
always
that
got
you
men in my
guys,
life.
a man that you guys respect on the same topic that we're talking about right now.
I
Is there
got
any headliners?
No, I got candidates right now.
Yeah, that's what I got. I got
Candidates.
candidates.
You're talking about what type of, in what role are they playing? Like, are we talking about like my dad or somebody we're
No, we
dating
ain't
or
talking about your
uncle?
daddy, girl. Stop.
Love
I'm
interest.
not here to
saying.
talk about your daddy. What the hell wrong with
Oh.
you?
Talking about love.
Saying because
I get where she asked.
I have to say, you have to ask that question because the way that you formulated the question, that could be anybody that I can see that could be an
We're talking
example.
about valuing the man. That's what we're talking about. We're not talking about your granddaddy and your daddy and your Uncle
Vic,
Mark.
your answer is no, Vic.
Okay, but Vic, I got a question for you.
You didn't answer my question.
Vic, they don't have any men.
Oh, I have options.
Ain't nobody answered the question.
Hold
on. I answered the question, but I answered the question though. I did answer the question, but I have a question though that I have for you though. Is that, don't you think that some of, and this is an unpopular opinion, but that some of the way that a woman learns how to treat a man is by how if they didn't see their father in the house, like, cause see, I saw my grandparents and how my grandmother treated my grandfather, how my mother treated my father. So that gave me an example of how to treat a man and certain things that are expected of me. But what if for those women that don't have a daddy or a father figure around or somebody, don't you think that they're out there kind of, they don't know how to treat a man because they haven't seen one? I mean, really be honest.
Is that a question for me?
Yeah.
Okay. I get all that. I really do. I promise I am so there with you. But we're all adults. Get over the daddy issues, the mommy issues. My daddy died when I was 2. My mother died when I was 20. So should I just drop the ball and say, I don't know how to treat a woman? Should I just drop the ball? Or no, hold on. Or should I make a decision and say, you know what? Women deserve this. They deserve to be treated nice. They deserve to have things. So should I drop the ball is because I didn't have a father to show me how to treat a woman. I treat women better than probably 90% of men on this planet is because I made that choice to do that. You see what I'm saying? It's a choice. I'm not gonna pussyfoot around women about what they didn't have in their life. You are a damn adult. You know how you want to be treated. Why can't you treat your man the same way? See, because all this hot girl summer shit has really drove a lot of motherfucking women crazy. And as she said, being independent, I get that. I love independent women, especially Black women. I swear to God, I love you guys with every fiber of my soul. But what I'm saying is the more independent you guys get, it seems like you guys forget about us. But yet you want us to treat you like you want to be treated, but you forgot how to treat us is because you got the money now, you got the power now, you got the CEO jobs now, and now you got this peon that's living with you that you done took control of his whole life because this nigga don't even know how to stand up as a man. But then you get men that's on real life men time shit. I call it real time shit. So when you got men that knows we know how to treat a woman, we know how to check ourselves when it comes to women. But what I'm saying is, I'm not going to give a woman an excuse for not having a father in the house. Right. I'm not, because we're all adults. Make an adult decision and make it make fucking sense to me. That's what I need for you to do. Put your big girl drawers on. You know, the big granny bloomers. Everybody want to wear thongs, so they ain't got no material in their life. So when they say we ain't cut from the same fabric, because you motherfuckers ain't wearing no fabric.
Hold on. Go ahead, Tanya. Hold on, Trav.
Listen, wait a minute, Travis. Not Travis, Vic. You are completely wrong about that. Here's the thing. Men have dummied down because they're seeing women that can be equal to them. So now they have lost their confidence. And so when they lose their confidence, they have lost their value of who they are.
Wait, hold on. Time out. What do you mean? You gotta explain to me how men have lost.
Hold on, Tony.
You gotta explain to me how.
Go ahead, Tanya.
Again, men have lost their confidence because when they see women are being equally or women are going up. Therefore, their confidence have dwindled. They lack the confidence. They don't believe in themselves, and therefore they let the woman lead. They let the
You talking
women
about
lead.
betas.
That's
You
why
talking about
He's
betas.
weak if he letting the woman lead though. Don't you think he's weak already if he's letting the woman lead though?
Where you get this stuff from?
Well, I think too is say we're taking daddy issues out of the picture, and a woman wants to be valued but can't value her man. What happens if a woman was mistreated in her last relationship, so she wants to take the horns in the new relationship and say, this is what I want, this is how I'm treated, and moving forward? I mean, me personally, I like everything equal. So how you do me is how I'm gonna do you, right?
Mhm.
But when you think about it, if a woman comes out of a terrible relationship, she wants to kind of turn the tables on what's next. So how does that woman come in a new relationship and value the man when she wasn't valued in the last relationship? She has to learn how to redo that all over again.
No,
Does
she
that
don't.
make sense?
No, well, it could make some sense.
Hold on,
But
Vic.
what I'm saying,
Hold on, Vic. Hold on. Go ahead, Trav.
Ladies, I want to ask, and I'm gonna ask Nita something later on, but I want to ask, are men and women equals?
I personally don't think men and women are equal.
No.
I don't.
Not by any means.
Okay, so if we're not equal, then why would you sit there, Tanya, and said he's not confident, he's lost his way? You're not holding up your end of the bargain as women are not holding up their end of the bargain. We ain't changed, y'all changed. We didn't change.
You always say that, Trav, but don't say
We
that
didn't.
because
We
there is a
didn't.
lot of
in
people.
the mass, we're still the same.
That's
In the mass, we're still the same. We're primitive.
not
We
always
didn't
true.
change. You all changed.
No, that's true. Y'all are
Let me
primitive.
say this. Let me say this because
Hold
biblically
on.
wise,
Hold on.
women don't need men. Men need women.
That's
Understand that.
it. I'll be quiet the rest of the way.
Thank you.
Hold on, Tanya. Hold on.
Your damn washer go out. You gonna call another man? Stop playing.
I'm gonna call a sister.
No, you ain't. She gonna fail you. And I
No,
gave
she's
you. I
not.
tell you what.
she don't want to break her
Okay,
damn
hold
nails.
on.
No. Please let me say this.
Go
Let
ahead.
me say this. If something happened at your house, you want a female officer or a male officer to come?
They
The
both.
male officer to come.
They
I
both got
rest my
guns.
case. I rest
Those
my
are
case.
circumstances.
They both got guns. But
Yeah,
regardless,
but let's keep it
Stop
above
it.
women. I hate to say it.
hold on. Let Tony talk. Go ahead, Tony.
Okay, Tanya, you said that men have been intimidated, or was it intimidated, or feel like their value is lost because women are out there achieving things and doing things?
They have
Is that what you-
devalued themselves.
Who told
Who are
you
you
that?
speaking? Who are you speaking of though? Because I'm gonna tell you like this: I make close to about 100,000 a year, right? I could
You do?
talk to a woman, huh?
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yes, I do. But anyways, I could talk to a woman that's making $300,000 or $400,000 a year, and I'm not gonna feel devalued or less than in no kind of way because she might make more than me financially, but what I can give to her and her life to make her happy and complete as a man, what these other men ain't doing, it don't make no difference because I still feel like I'm just as valuable because the money don't make me. You see what I'm saying? It's more than the money. It's who I am as a man and how I'm able to talk to my woman and how I'm able to understand my woman and how I'm able to find out what kind of day she's having and how to give her the things that she needs because you women do need things from a man. You guys need understanding. You guys need to talks. You guys need to find out how your life is going right now, what you need, what's going on at work, and all that. Especially a woman like that, a woman that's making $300,000 or $400,000 a year. She's probably got a whole lot going on at work. So when she comes home, who does she want to talk to about that?
Listen.
You see what I'm saying?
I got one question.
Go ahead.
Why do you think men go overseas?
Get a million bride.
Yeah.
I'm an ex-military person, so you can't ask me that question.
Hold on. Why do you think men go overseas?
Well, like overseas for what? The work or for play?
Like
pleasure.
The woman for pleasure, whatever.
Oh.
Let me finish. Men go overseas because women overseas are caterers. They're going to do what the traditional old school women used to do. Society fucked American women up. They fucked us up.
So you mean to tell me a woman that's making $400,000 or $500,000 can't be submissive, can't cater to their man?
She's not gonna do it, Tony.
A woman that makes $400,000 or $500, I mean $400,000, $400,000 to $500,000.
She's not gonna do it, Tony.
It is.
Watch.
She's not gonna do it, bro.
She can be controlling. She can be controlling. She can
control a man that will allow it.
Yes, exactly. Because I don't care if you make $400,000 or $500,000, you're not controlling me.
Okay.
You're not controlling me. I'm gonna let you have.
Let it get a point across, Tom. Hold on. Let it get a point across.
Huh?
Go ahead, Nick.
Shit, I forgot what I was gonna say.
About a woman that makes all that money and how she can be controlling.
Oh, if a woman that makes $400,000 to $500,000 a year, she can be controlling. She can be.
Okay.
If you allow her.
Hold on, Tom. Okay. A woman
I'm not allowing that.
Hold on, Tom. A woman that makes $100,000 a year can be controlling when her man ain't making no money. So she's gonna control him whatever aspect that she can.
That's what I'm saying.
So hold on for a minute. But why is it okay when you women are six figures and up, or let's say $500,000? Why is it that it's okay for you guys to control a man with your money, but it's not right for a man to control you with his money? Because now he's being a chauvinist, he's doing all that. See, all these titles start flying at us. See, but when you guys get this money, you guys feel like you guys can control these weak ass men. See,
that's
because hold on for a minute. Because what I would say like this, and I'm going to speak for the men that I run with, because I deal with superstars. So we don't care how much money you have. I don't give a damn how much money you make, because I'm gonna make my little bit of change. You know what I'm saying? I got my own shit. We got our own shit. So a man with his own shit don't give a damn on how much money your ass make, because you can have all the Gucci bags, you can have all that, because you can have all this money, but at the end of the day, guess what? Your ass still need a man, and if you find a sucker that you can control, you're gonna get bored of him. You're gonna want a man that's gonna stand up and respect himself, and you want him to respect you as a woman. Because I'm gonna tell you something, I don't give a fuck if you had $1 million coming in a week and you try to play that shit with me, I'll go tell you to go suck your own ass. That's what I'll go tell you.
Because, hold on.
And let me say,
Tony. Go ahead.
I'm gonna say this. If a woman is making $300,000, $400,000, and $500,000 a year, she better understand she's not the only one that's making that. It's plenty of women that's out there. So for you to think that I'm just gonna deal with you because you're the only one, it's a whole lot out there with a ticket in their hand trying to find a good man. They got a whole lot of money. So why would I sit here and deal with somebody that want to try to be controlling, doing all this? I'm gonna let you go.
Okay.
Because first of all, I don't need you because I have my own money. Okay. You might have more money than me, but I still have my own money. But you're not the only one that makes that. So why would I want to deal with you? Why don't I want to go to the next?
Go ahead, Trav.
Two quick things. Men have to earn their value. You're born with your value. Because you have something that we want when we're kids. When we're 15, we want to have sex with you. So you have something we want. When he works over those years and gets his value up, then women want him. So that's a whole different thing. To go back to what Nita said about the guy and the trips, she treats him like that because she knows she has him. And he's going to do whatever she says because that's his wife and I love you. But that same lady will have a dude that talks shit to her, and she'll leave her family and go up to their corner store and have sex with him behind the store and go back home because he's not taking shit from her. Women love men that don't take shit from them. Say it or not, don't believe it.
On everything. You're right.
They love that. So when you go out there and you do whatever she says, you're fucking up, fellas. I'm telling you, don't do it.
Hello.
But I think all relationships need a challenge in order to work, though. So I don't think it's like nobody wants to be with a pushover.
Fellas, Tootie just said it. Listen to this show. Stop being a sucker. Stand up in your house. Love your wife. Love your kids. Take care of your business. And tell her, fuck no, we ain't going nowhere tonight. We're watching TV. And it's going to be all right.
And
if you want to be replaced, you can be replaced. You will be replaced real quickly.
But see, look, it's like this though, and I'm a,
Tootie, get in the camera, baby. You gotta have face.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Okay.
But nah, like I was saying, I said men as a woman, like, I'm not trying to put her on blast on this, but I got a relative who she makes 6 figures and she likes to get these punk ass niggas who she can run. And she likes to, and you know, my folks from California gonna feel me. Sugar Free said it best. He said, don't no woman want no man she can have control over. No real woman is out here trying to control a man, because a real woman knows that the man is supposed to be head of the household, period. Now, don't get me wrong, you can't be head of the household if you're not doing head of household duties, but no real woman wants to control a man, because if you have to control, hell, it's a hard enough job for me to control myself. What I look like trying to run somebody else's life. You need to be able to run your own life. So no real woman is out here looking for no man that she can push over.
Hold on.
Can I say something real quick?
Hold on, Tony. Let Tootie talk. She had her arm up. Go ahead, Tootie.
Well, I'm kind of piggybacking off of what she said, because you're right. No woman wants a man that she can run over. Because at some point, if you are a woman and you make a whole lot of money and you date one of these so-called men that don't have, can't get, won't do, whatever, you feel like you inherited another kid. And so at some point, you're going to get bored with that person. And that's where a whole lot of the conflicts gonna come in. So you were saying women who make a lot of money and they want a man that they can control. Yeah, that's until they find something that they can't control. So that's like.
Can I say this? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 quality women on this panel right now as we speak, right? So with that being said, as a man, we feel like, and I'm not even gonna say we feel like, just right now, there's more quality women out there than there is quality men. You see what I'm saying? So for us, I'm not finna be putting up with no shit from a woman. Because if Tootie don't want to deal with it, I'll try to date Nita. If Nita don't want to deal with it, I'll date Tanya. If Tanya don't want to deal with it, I'll date Nick. If Nikki, you know what I mean? So we don't have to sit here and deal with nothing. It's a lot of really good women out here. So why would I sit there and deal with one that want to sit there and try to treat me crazy and all that when y'all don't have the same choices, because there's not a whole lot of good quality men out there, because there's a lot of suckers out there.
Go ahead, Trav.
I'm just picking back off what Vic said. Vic said it to y'all. And women, y'all refuse to listen. Talking about money. Men don't care about your money.
Especially if you're self-made, man.
A rich man.
So you like a broke? You take a broke
No,
chick?
no.
Hold on.
Niche. A rich man will marry a pretty girl that works at Waffle House. A rich woman won't marry him.
Yeah,
That's true.
that's true.
Facts.
That's true.
Facts.
So we don't care about that. That rich man wants you to look pretty in a dress, cooperate, and stop running your goddamn mouth.
Right.
So
now I got a question.
Go ahead.
Now I have a question. Now, have any one of you women on the panel ever dated a man that was not on y'all's caliber?
Yes, I have.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Okay. And now, so if you're making more money than a man,
Really, define caliber. You got to define. They got to define caliber. One of y'all define caliber, because we got.
I would just say this like as a natural, like me, you and Trav, like, you know, we some regular cats. We take care of our shit. So I'm gonna say some regular cats. We work hard. That's it. So I'm gonna say this like men like us. Now, when you say about dating down, have you dated a man that you have to take care of? Have you dated a man that wasn't stepping up to the plate? As a man, how long are you going to stay with him? How long are you going to take care of that man and then devalue yourself? Is because if you're saying women devalue men, is because you guys are going to a whole nother level more than a man. Now, once you get to that level, are you looking for the same level of a man that you've reached, that you've accomplished, or do you still want to keep going down and playing in the mud? You understand what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to figure out, because a lot of women say that what they're not going to deal with. And they say you got a man that you can control, that he's a sucker, you know, because Nisha has said that her relative makes 6 figures and she always deal with these niggas. Is it insecurity that she needs to control? Is it her insecurities that she needs to control a man because she knows just because she makes that money and she run into us three on the panel, her money really don't mean shit because it's like you playing the food stamps when you dealing with men like us. You know what I mean? So all your money, because if you ain't giving me half that check every week, you don't control nothing. And you ain't gonna control it when you give it to me. So what I'm saying is, why do women, when you say not having the same respect as men, but you guys will lower your standards to evaluate a man? So you guys need to understand that, like Nisha's relative does, she has a high quality income, but she has a low self-esteem. So that way she's gonna go deal with a man that she can run. And I'm sure is you guys have done it. You guys might see some man that might be piping y'all down, right? And then when you come around, well, I can control him with this money, cars, houses, all that shit. And you guys will sit back and then complain why that man ain't doing what he need to be doing, because it's an insecurity that you guys do. You put on that Captain Save a nigga cape, and then when you save them, you don't want to keep saving them, and now you want to complain.
Hold on, Big.
I'm just asking that question. Why is that?
I'm not going to respect you, though. If I can control you and I can run you, I'm not going to respect you as a man because you're not a man. If I can run you and I can control your programming, you're not a man. See, I put it to you like this. I would never be in a situation, and I got homegirls who they done co-sign cars for niggas, let them live rent-free, wash clothes, cook meals, and the nigga don't do nothing. They just happy to be able to take a picture for social media and say, oh, yeah, my man or my husband. See, me, I couldn't respect myself, and I couldn't look in the mirror every morning when I'm brushing my teeth if I knew that I was taking care of a man like he was my child. That's going to turn me off. That's going to make it.
Hold on. I get that point. Go ahead, Trav.
Nisha, I agree with you about those type of men, what you're saying, that aren't holding up the end of the deal. I'm with that 100%. But on the flip side, modern women, you guys are y'all have rated yourself, self-inflated yourself. Well, you got 3s and 4s feeling they should have the same qualities of 7 and 8s. So if you are, and no 100, if you are polyester and you want to be treated like cashmere as far as that from those type of men, it ain't gonna happen.
Right.
I mean, just being 100, those guys expect something from those women because he's got a wide range of women he can get. It ain't like that. When you make more money as a woman, your pool gets smaller. A dude that makes 6 figures, his pool is like this.
Because he can do the choosing, right?
He can choose out of the wazoo.
Okay, so back to my question that I asked about 15 minutes ago. Why do you think men go overseas to find good women?
Because they weak men. They weak men.
No,
that's not true.
You can't.
Because why can't you find one here though? Why would you want to go?
You can't change Tanya's mouth, Tony.
But okay, I'm gonna tell you like this. There's no way in the world I'm gonna go overseas and get this dime piece trophy wife, girlfriend, or whatever that absolutely has nothing in common with me and can't relate to nothing that I know growing up and nothing to who I am, because that don't serve me. I need somebody that I can talk to.
Shit you in your house.
What?
Would you rather have a black woman talking shit to you in your house?
That ain't finna happen.
Tony,
my whole point.
I don't gotta go overseas.
The question overseas. The question was overseas. The question was overseas. Get to that.
Yes. Men go overseas to find women because they are caterers. Society fucked up American women. They fucked us up because the way that men devalued, women devalued.
Let me tell you where it happened at, Nick. You know, like I said, it's a choice. And I think the regular American black women, you guys are educated now and you guys are doing your thing. We love you to death for that. If you guys, like, I would just put it like this. If you take a Muslim woman, she still has those same values of taking care of her house and her family and her man. A Muslim woman, black, Asian, whatever, they have that quality. It's not that America did this. All did this. Don't blame it on nobody, because I can blame where I come from on the street, how I got it. Hold on, Tone. How I used to get down. I made that choice to stop getting down the way I used to get down. That was my choice. So I'm not here to hear no excuses about why women don't do this and why men don't do that. It's a damn choice that we need to make. If a Muslim woman can say, I'm going to still provide and take care of my man in the household because this man is taking care of me, because see, they still live by those same values, because it's a teaching that we are all missing, because everybody want to go get lit, everybody want to turn up, everybody want to have their own arena, and they don't want to be the star of the arena. They don't want to invite nobody in to be equal with them, and that's all it is. So don't blame it on look, everybody on this panel got to take responsibility on how they treat their mates and how they mates is treating them. Bottom line.
Let me ask you a question. Hold on. Let me ask you a question. There are 3 men on here. Are you all single?
I'm in. Look.
Are you? No.
Look, I'm not gonna say single, involved, respected.
Are you in a relationship?
No. Listen.
No.
I would call it. Yes, I would call it a relationship. I would call it a relationship.
Okay. So Vic, you said yes. Trav, are you in a relationship?
I'm in a self-ship.
Self-ship.
What's exception?
Tony, you in a relationship? Okay.
No.
Okay. Go ahead, Tony.
So if we're gonna say that America has messed up women in America, right? Black women in America, right?
Men.
And even if men.
Go ahead.
Okay. Whoever did it, right? So if you're saying basically 1 in every 20 or 30 Black women know how to cater to a man and do the same stuff that these so-called women overseas will do, right? As a Black man that wants to find someone that can relate to me, I will keep on going until I get to that 30th woman that's going to be that one that's going to cater to what I like. I'm going to cater to what she likes, and she's going to treat me the well, because I'll be damned if I go overseas and just get a little trophy wife and somebody that look good on my shoulder and on my arm that don't know nothing about me, how my upbringing was, how it is to live in America, and none of that stuff. So that ain't happening with me personally. If that's what you want to do as a weak man, to go overseas and go to the DR and get you a woman that don't even speak English, then do it. But I'm not going to do it.
Hold on, Tom.
I'm gonna find it.
Tom, but listen, that ain't being weak. So I'm gonna stop you right there. Really, I love you to death, but that's not a definition of being weak. Let me explain.
Why would you do it though?
Just hold on. I'm about to tell you. Now I know partners. Now I got some partners that went overseas, got married. Even when I was out there in Iraq, this brother went to Ethiopia and married this Ethiopian woman. Right? I get why he did that, but what I'm saying is, I feel what you're saying about being an upbringing, because there's nothing like a Black woman. I don't give a damn what no one say about y'all. I'm gonna defend y'all like with my own life. It's nothing like a Black woman. Ain't no other woman gonna understand a Black man unless she's a Black woman. I don't give a damn if she's from the DR. I don't give a damn if she's from Puerto Rico. You're not gonna understand us as a man. You can try, but what I'm saying, I'm not saying that those men are weak. I'm saying that some of the men have given up. There's like some sisters that have given up on us.
They impatient.
Yeah, and no, it ain't about being impatient. Hold on. It ain't about being impatient. It's about what you always say, Tone.
Going through 29 until you get to that 30th?
Hold on. I got more years behind me than I do in front of me.
So if I want to be happy,
if I want to be happy, and if I say this is what I want from a woman, I want her to cook, clean, and shut the fuck up. That's why they're going out of seas. Overseas to get a woman, is because a lot of those women are poor. So they were raised to take hold on. They were raised to take care of men. Now, if you look at it, it was this one Puerto Rican dude I was looking at a podcast. Puerto Rican dude speaking on white, blacks, Puerto Ricans, and Mexicans. He said Mexican Latino women were raised to take care of their fathers, right? They were cooking at 12 and 13 years old, right? So now, I don't give a damn what the snow bunnies is doing, because they don't matter. So now you talk about a Black woman. Now with the Black woman in our era growing up, guess what? I heard my mom say, you better go get one of the military men to get them benefits. And you understand what I'm saying? So the
But
era
listen.
that we grew up in, you women do not take care of men the way grandma took care of us, but y'all want us to take care of y'all like grandpa.
But some men don't treat
I'm
women.
sorry, but you know,
What do you,
Listen,
Nick? Them same men having babies and doing the same.
The
listen,
majority and the minority.
hold on. Y'all, Jesus, slow down. All I'm saying, I've known 3 relationships from overseas that American men went overseas, got them a woman, brought them back, and they have a phenomenal marriage, right? They don't have to be broke. They could have a bomb job. Do you know overseas women love American men?
absolutely.
That's like the biggest. Hold on, Tony. Hold on.
Women all over the world love black men. Let's keep it
bullshit. That's bullshit. No, they don't. No, the fuck they don't, because
No, they don't,
Most
Tony.
countries, baby.
the way society,
I've been around the world.
and and you're single. But
Because I want to. Because I want to.
and that's fine. But listen, we having a conversation about why women don't value men but want to be valued.
Because they allowed
But
it.
also overseas.
Listen. Right, because the women over there value American men for different reasons that American women devalue certain men. Because a lot of the times you guys are a different breed, so you may not be able to relate to that stuff. So, like you always say, this alpha and beta, and I don't know that shit, but weak men and strong men. So you have the weak men, and just like the little post that you sent me today, Tony, about women in their prime get with toxic men.
No good men.
Right. So hold on. So women in their prime get with them toxic men. So they're at their prime, right? So they're molded into this, and then that toxic man fucks them over. So then now they're looking for a good man, but they don't know what a good man is, because
Can I read that? Can I read that?
Go ahead. You can read that.
Hold on, I'm about to read it right now. Let me find it real quick. Because this was kind of.
I hear a laundry machine or something.
So why do you guys deal with weak men and toxic men? Because you guys have been screwed over in past relationships. You know everyone's been screwed over on this kind of.
I don't think that.
Well, first of all, we don't even know.
Can I read this post? Can I read this post real quick? So it says, man says women give their best selves in their prime years to toxic men, then want a good man when they're damaged goods on the clearance rack. Women waste their prime on toxic men.
We've all done that. I think that
that's my point.
Hold on. I think a lot of those posts be going in because I remember I was watching Samuel, and he said about, and it's true, women spend their 20s and 30s giving away all that good nana, and then when they turn 40 and 50, all of a sudden they want to force a nigga to be with them. See,
well, I wouldn't even say force. They just never. Listen.
I'm not saying pulling the gun on this. I'm not saying.
Listen, some women, because they were in that because they were in those toxic relationships, they don't know what a real man can provide. You know what I'm saying? So of course they want good. No, listen. Okay, listen.
Get him, Trav. Get him.
No, Tony, you're acting a little different tonight, but I love you still, cousin. But anyway,
but why you keep muting me and I ain't done yet?
Because you ain't letting me talk. I'm trying to
jump in my conversation, little mama.
No, you jumped in mine. Anywho, so brother or sister, I'm sorry, guys. But what I'm saying, I forgot what the fuck I was saying. Go ahead, Travis.
You said, why do they go overseas? And I'm gonna tell you one of the biggest reasons.
Jesus.
Let's say he's a plumber or electrician, and he's been on this job and he's good at what he does. Well, when he goes in with her, she's going to be thankful and happy that he's providing, and he's providing that for her. She ain't gonna never tell him to come back and put pressure on him and make him do more and all that stuff. The stuff that a lot of American black ladies do. You need to have a business and all that. He might be happy just going to work, doing what he's doing and coming home.
The culture is different. The culture is different.
Yes, but I agree, Nick. But here's the only problem I got with it. If you all had the marriage rates that other women have, I could accept what y'all was saying about I'm independent, I'm strong. Your numbers are at the bottom, and their numbers are higher than yours.
The caliber of black men are at the bottom.
No.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Okay.
Majority, minority, I guess.
Yeah. Really. Think about it.
I mean, we are the minority, bro. We are the minority, not the majority.
Well, you guys, you talked about.
I'm not saying that. I'm not pertaining it to you three. That's why you guys are on this panel, because you are
the minority.
You guys are the three strong men, right? So when you're talking about these people, like black men, majority of black men, I am 80-20 are beta. Let's fart. I don't.
They need to do better. I ain't gonna lie. Black men need to do better.
Okay, I'm not gonna say.
Don't use Travis.
Hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna say 68 and 32. Hold on. 68 and 32. I am muted you, Vic. Go ahead, Lanita. Hold on.
I was just touching on the toxicity of women dealing with men that are toxic. A lot of times a woman ignores red flags of a man being toxic. So we deal with the toxic because we're proven to ourselves or trying to make something work. And then when we realize that it's not going to work, then I don't want to say we've wasted years, but a lot of women are very patient in relationships to try to make sure it works, or they have kids and they want their families to be together. So I think a lot of the toxic men don't show their toxic traits right off the bat. It comes gradually. So, I mean, that's off topic. I was just touching off of what someone said about women dealing with toxic men. That's all I have to say about that portion of it.
Go ahead.
All these words about toxic. What does toxic mean?
Negative energy, like I would say negative
energy specifics.
That's what I'm saying. Like toxic is being negative, argumentative, talking down on someone, not being supportive, not being controlling, not doing things together, but doing things.
Not being another woman to you in a relationship. Him being a man, just being another woman to you. Being like a woman is what you want him to do.
No. Like, look, let's be okay. First of all, I want a man, and I want a man that can lead.
So that means I'm not gonna go along with what you say, everything you say.
Okay.
No, I don't. And you know what? And
off topic. Hold on, y'all. I don't mean to cut off. We're not gonna stop here, but I'm gonna cut off the recording. But I'm gonna say something in conclusion. This is something that I read, and it does say some American women today are toxic and want men to cater to them. Some don't have goals, and some are out for self. With that being said, they are going to end up lonely and struggling while overseas women are establishing the benefits and rewards that they should have had. So on that note, until next time, y'all, I love y'all. Holla. Deuces.